Hearthstone. Death Knight Rising. Game 22. And if it ain't broke, don't fix. If you saw game 21, I seem to have corrected the audio issue, and I almost made adjustments before this game, and I thought, no, don't tempt fate. So if you saw game 21, you got a double dose of Sylvanas. One of the coolest characters ever in Hearthstone / World of Warcraft. Got both of them out there, and I'm just going to give them the win. I'm going to credit them. So here's something else. This is random. I'm going to do something slightly different this time with the intro. I normally don't talk comic books. Haven't collected comics for a lot of years. But there's an advertisement on my TV screen right now which says, Holy Grail of Comics. Holy Grail. As in like Camelot, King Arthur legend. Holy Grail of Comics. Now, if you're a comic book geek, as they say, you probably know what is considered to be the Holy Grail of comics. I think seems to me there's a unified answer to that question. If you know what I'm talking about, leave it in the comments. I'll tell you in a few seconds. So play the Final Jeopardy music right now as you have a chance to make a guess.
Feel the hatred of 10,000 years. All will serve me in death.
Feel the hatred of 10,000 years, he says. It's a lot of hatred, jeez. I feel like I've had a lot of hatred in my existence. It's only been 50 years. Okay, so not much point in keeping the veteran because he's got a hero power that does 1 damage. So he can kill her. Seems kind of silly to keep a 6 and a 7 though, but at least I know they can survive the hero power. See that? Demon Claws. +1 attack this turn, so he can just kill my guy. So just so he can't put me at a card disadvantage. Worked out okay for me though. I got a 3 in return, which wouldn't be killed by it, and Volatile Skeleton. So all is well. Turn 1 will do nothing, and they'll get cranking out creatures. Okay, so answer to the quiz. Holy Grail of Comics. Take a guess if you haven't already. Action Comics number 1. I've heard values of what it's worth. Whatever it is, I can't remember what it is. Whatever it is, it's silly. It's ridiculous. But somewhere out there has the money and the interest to spend that kind of money on that. I'll settle for just getting Volatile at the cost of no money. So yeah, okay, so I gave you Holy Grail of comics. Do you disagree? Do you dispute that Action Comics number 1 with Superman on the cover, I believe? Looks like he's picking up a car or something. Do you disagree if there's a more definitive comic book in the history? Leave that in the comments. If you're not familiar with Volatile Skeleton, you probably haven't been watching my series because he does show up. When he dies, deal 2 damage to a random enemy. And he's blue.
Our crew could always use another hand. Welcome to the crew.
Crewmate. Okay, so this is a space demon hunter, I guess. Nothing silly about that. At the end of your turn, get a 4/4 crew. Okay, I guess I can't just let him just generate crewmates every turn. So, tell you what, I'd hate to waste my. Well, he would die, my Volatile, killing this guy, and then maybe his death his death rattle damage would actually finish him off. Or actually, I could get out Dark Fallen Shadow with Rush.
Death
Can kill the guy off right now. Let's do that. Then I get Dark Fallen going.
A thirst beyond death. It sings to me.
None of my guys
Little time.
pause in respect for the Lich King as he spoke. None of my guys have to die. At least not yet, anyway. I'd be the least bit surprised if the Demon Claws spells the doom of Dark Fallen Shadow. I don't know. Holy Grail of comic books. If I were to pick something else, what would I pick? Well, I wouldn't pick that. Him killing my dudes. Oh, lucky draw. Look at that. I was about to lament that I didn't see to it that I had more low casting cost cards in my hand, so I didn't get in this mess of like having to wait a couple turns. This is the problem with putting a lot of high casting cost in your deck. If you draw them all, when are you ever going to play anything? But I got lucky. 4 for Bone Wraith.
Another soul to consume.
But hopefully, if you're sensible enough to put some lower casting costs in your deck too, you draw enough lower cards to bridge the gap to the higher cards, so you're not just wasting time. Fun fact at this moment, I haven't named, like as I record this, I haven't named 21's episode yet, nor has it been uploaded at this moment as I record 22, you know. If you can get that time travel straight in your head. What to call it? Something to do with 2 Sylvanuses. Not sure what. Because that was what was featured from last episode. He's got some sort of fist he can punch with, or grasp with. Umpire's grasp. Well, that was nice of you. I mean, I guess if you're going to wear a glove to grasp someone, why not make it purple? And when he uses up all the durability on that thing, then that device, as it departs, will draw a demon and reduce its cost by 2. Okay. So, lifesteal, eh? Dead Scale Knight lifesteal. Get this undead guy going. I've taken some damage, so I'd benefit from vampirically regenerating when he does damage. Damage dealt also heals your hero. Well, you seem to like taking damage from my bone wraiths, so you attacked him voluntarily, so with yourself. So why not another 2 points? And while I wait for 6 mana to get Marrow Manipulator going, Ghoul charge.
Job done.
And when the Ghoul dies, that's another corpse with which I can fling at people. So it all works. Let me turn this damn TV off because it's distracting. We are in the age of multitasking, are we not?
Reporting in.
But really, though, should you multitask any more than you absolutely have to? Because think about this. Yeah, you can do 2 things at once. It's possible to walk and chew gum at the same time. Sure. But you've only got 100% of your focus to divide up. You know? Okay, so what's better? Do I uncork the Marrow Manipulator and see how much hay I can make with her flinging corpses? Or do I just get going Sylvanus? Good old Sylvanus, my girlfriend. And just destroy an enemy minion upon coming out. Well, I might be able to destroy the enemy minion with my own methods here, without having to employ her. Maybe I can bide my time.
Is eternal.
And slow and steady wins the race. Think long term. Maybe infuse
What
matters.
little
There we go.
time.
Since I didn't mind killing in corpses. Kill this guy. Vampirically regenerate a point of life, so I'm at 29. One more of those and I can get back to maximum. Do it, man. Oh. Cool creature, by the way. But I do need you to go away, right? Or do I? Do I need to worry about this? Because I guess I should be killing him off with my ghoul charge. But he does benefit from... I don't know. I'm going to be putting something down. Ah, good question. I mean, it seems like I should... I feel like on principle, he's probably going to use this 6-1 to kill something. So at least I can control what he kills. We're putting out a silly ghoul, frail ghoul, charge at the end of turn it dies. Restore back to full health by 1 point of life steal. And we'll get Thasarian going. He's like a volatile skeleton, or you can use him several times.
That servant already attacked.
We do what the living cannot. When he comes into play, when he dies, and when he comes back to life after dying with Reborn. 2 damage to random enemies. Gets a lot done, doesn't he? Oh, what a lucky draw. Because I was going to go the long way to getting rid of this thing. By using Sylvanas to kill him. I don't have to do that now. The Black Knight destroys enemies with taunt, or destroy an enemy with taunt. So sounds good. Let's do it.
Eternal. None shall rise.
Get your guy out of the way. Clear the way for Thasarian to prosper. And we'll add a ghoul in there too.
Job's done. I have but little time. That servant already attacked.
So, got him down to 5 life. I'm sure he's got more to come at me with. But I've got some pretty cool people in reserve. This is the benefit of having some high casting cost in your deck. I got some powerful folks waiting here, including myself, the Lich King. Can incarnate myself. No, not an eye beam. Well, I'll give it to you. A lot of awesomeness there. Fine display. If you've never seen Ragnaros the Fire Lord, drink that in. Can't attack, but at the end of your turn, deal 8 damage to a random enemy. It's pretty fierce. Especially if you start cloning him. I win, by the way. It may not seem like it right now, but I have just enough mana to create a super ghoul. Ghoul charge. Summon a 1/1 ghoul. Can attack immediately. Now that's only 1 point, right? He's got 4. Not a problem. I can give that ghoul a horse to ride.
Little time.
+4/+4 with that charge. Oh, that's got to be a painful way to lose. If you are my opponent, you probably... If you're my opponent right now, you probably almost can't believe what happened. If someone were to walk in from out of the room and look at the board and say, oh, Terminok, you're in some rough shape, aren't you? Ragnaros and some other 5-power guy whooping your butt. Actually, no. I've got just enough to steal this. Anyway. Yeah. Try to sleep good at night knowing that a ghoul charge killed you. Mind you, it was augmented. I love the Bone Mare. I've said it before. Just, it's really useful timing sometimes to be able to just add +4 power. And there's long-term benefit from the taunt. Anyway, pretty cool. Not the first time we've seen Bone Mare. Probably won't be the last. Cool finish.